A problem that I have in common with most people is that I put tools down, put them on a shelf somewhere, and then I can't find them again. So I'm trying to organize things so that there are hooks and shelves and everything has its own place, so that when I finish with them I can put them back in their place, and next time I know exactly where they are, or where they're supposed to be at least, and I spend less time looking for things. One of the problems is that there's a lot of places where I can put tools down and lose them. I really need to get them a bit better organised, so I'm going to try and do a better job of that. Now, above the potting bench there is a bit of space there, so I could put some hooks there and hang some things off there. There's already something there, so what I thought I might do, I mean this is old, I mean this whole side of this shed is coming off, so it's coming out anyway, so I'm not going to do any damage by putting a few screws in here and hanging a few things off that. These things are already here. I'll put the hooks up, but there's some nails there to hold the shelf up, but they won't really do very much, so put the hooks on there and hung a couple of tools on there. So I think what I'll do is I'll add a bit more to it. The first job is to mark every 10 centimeters along here. If this thing sits still. Doesn't have to be exact. This thing is on its last legs anyway. Right, well you can't see the marks, but I can. Now there's a good potential cobbing moment that I start drilling and this watering can falls on my head. So you're not going to see that. Right. Bang my head on something else. Right, so these are marked. Before I do that, just going to put two holes here about 4 centimeters apart. Okay, let's hope this thing doesn't split. It's tough, this old wood. Oh no, the battery's died on my drill. Oh, okay, so that's to be continued. I should have brought the spare battery. The drill's run out, but at least I've got my hand tools still. So back to the old hand screwdriver and screwing the screw in by hand manually. They don't need to be too strong, but basically, if they can hold a couple of tools on there like that, I'll be happy with that. So when these holes are done, the sort of more tools will hang up there. I think what I might do, just to go with the theme of all the pruning things, as we've got the edge clippers and the two loppers there, what I will do is hang the secateurs and the pruners, hand pruners there, and the other important thing that needs to be hung up, that I'm always losing, is my tape measure. So that's the start, and I'll finish the others tomorrow. Okay, take two. I've put these screws in, and I put a couple here under the tape measure, so I can put the stuff in now and see how it looks. Okay, so the mattock can sit there, these two can sit here. A few of these tools can go up here. And another one. So I can go there. And just a little tool can go there. Well, there we go. That's the main tools organised and hanging up. So next time I need them, I should be able to find them easier. Right, I put some mushroom trays there. I'll put some pots in there when I've sorted them. And then I'll put this little table. I mean, I use it when I do plantings and pickings and things. It's just a flat surface to put some things on. I just take it out and use it on the plot when I need a raised surface to put things on. So I don't use the trays and things because he hasn't got any. I could push some shelves in there, but it's just in here, so it's out of the elements, out of the sun, because it's plastic. So if I left it outside, it will fall to pieces in no time. So it can sit here. Now the bench, I realised that it was the right size to put my toolbox under. I thought, oh, that's good. But then all the compost and water and things would dribble into it. So I found a piece of plastic, just the right length actually. I didn't have to cut it, just folded it over, put it on top, and it will stop compost and muck getting on top of the toolkit. So that's a nice place to store the toolkit. And one there's no cease, I've cleared and dusted these shelves. Don't know what to do about these bits of old barn cloches, but I'll probably give them away because I've got no use for them. So that is clear. Well, I wiped it, so I'm just trying to clean the rest of the muck off that. Well, it will never be absolutely clean, but you won't be able to eat your dinner off it. But I'll clean that and tidy that up and bring it back. So the shelves have had a good clean. I don't think they'd had a good clean for a long time, but now they're clean and tidy. I'll see if I can get myself organised in here. Now I've got some small terracotta pots, which are really too small to be used for anything that I want. And of course, for terracotta, it's heavy, it breaks at the lightest touch, so I don't use them for plants, but I can use them. Whoops, these two are stuck together. There we go. For things like plant labels and things like pens and pencils, potting up tools, little bits and pieces can go in those. I've got my two organises, so they can go in there, one there and one there. And the other two really important things, washing up liquid and my bottle of water. That looks neat and tidy, but I don't think it's going to stay neat and tidy for very long. Right, so I have my tools organised over there. I have my potting tray over here and a bit of space. I'll move this thing over here, so it will act as a bit of extra space to put things on, and then if need be it can go out onto the plot and be used as a raised flat surface. And I've got my little potting area organised. But when I start potting up, and there'll be pots all over the place, but for now I'm happy with it. Well, that's a few things organised. The more organised I get, the less time I have to waste looking for things and where did I put them? Did I put them here? Did I put them over there? Once everything's got its own place and organised, I spend less time looking for things. That's only a good thing. So, lovely job, and goodbye for now, and come back soon.